Good morning, Toastmasters. And yes, this morning I want to talk to you about a subject I know pretty well. I want to talk about me, want to talk about I, want to talk about I, want to know my, me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I want to talk about me. With that being said, my name is Clinton Goyen. I was born in Spokane, Washington in 1982 on Fairchild Air Force Base. My father being military, we didn't stick around very long. By the time I was 3, we were stationed in Klamath Falls, and I had gone to various schools, 5 to be exact, if I can count them all up. The most memorable was Henley High School. Their agriculture is mandatory, literacy not so much, so I hope I made the right decision there. 2 things I liked in Henley were the baseball program. I played varsity baseball my junior year, and I also was in the choir, and we took 3rd in state my junior year. So, ending high school, I came out of high school with 2 things. 1, a diploma, and unlike a lot of kids these days, I had a job. That was kind of cool. I started at Radio Shack when I was 17, and nobody, when they're a kid, says, I want to grow up to be a salesman, but that's exactly what I was learning how to be. I was learning the fundamental building blocks for the rest of my career. In that, I got to learn, the importance of customer service, creating value for your customer, know your product, and know it well. Nobody's going to buy anything from you if you don't know what you're talking about. And I also learned that qualifying your customer is extremely important. I found that with my product knowledge, all I had to do is listen to the customer, and I was able to help them. I was able to solve their problems. And that, my friends, is addictive. I found that I love helping people, and I love solving problems. I met my wife in college. Shortly after we were married, I was presented with an opportunity, I'll call it, to manage a Radio Shack store in Roseburg. Does anyone even remember that there was a Radio Shack next to Big Lots? Yeah, that was my store. Well, I soon found that I was just a placeholder, if you will. Yeah, they were trying to move the manager from that store to the Roseburg Mall. And after that, they were going to shut my store down. So, kind of seeing the writing on the wall, I kind of pulled back a little bit and started looking for other employment. I found Platt Electric Supply just by chance. My father-in-law had heard that they were hiring and heard that they were starting a store back up in Klamath Falls and trying to get his daughter back into Klamath Falls. He suggested I apply there. But with my previous sales building blocks that I had learned and my now managerial experience, the manager of Roseburg decided that he would take a chance on me and add me to his team. I started warehouse driver, entry-level, bottom rung, and soon found opportunities to learn and grow. I learned the product, and as I had that product-based knowledge, I was able to start helping customers on the counter. Start connecting with customers again. That's really where I wanted to be. I found that Platt Electric Supply is different than retail, which is all I had ever known. I found it's wholesale, which deals with pretty much the same customer base every day, which is kind of neat. When you're able to deal with the same customer every day, or the same type of customers every day, you're able to learn their names. You're able to learn what they're all about. You build relationships with these customers. That's kind of neat, because before, I loved helping people when I hardly even knew them. I didn't know most of them. Now I'm helping people and solving problems for people that are my friends. I like what I do. I really do. Platt has given me plenty of opportunities, and they have presented me with another one. I am currently in a training track to continue my career and build on my career. Right now I'm going through a training track to help me prepare for management or outside sales. Toastmasters is part of this training, and I hope to get out of it to be a more competent communicator, and also I hope to work on a little confidence when dealing with presenting in a group. So I thank you guys for that opportunity. Sorry, faltered a little bit. So my wife and I have 2 children. The first is a little one named Alex. He's 9 months old. And I have a 2-year-old named Jessica. Now, you don't never really understand the differences between boys and girls until you try to raise one of each of them. Yeah. It's been a fun, wild ride. So I'll give you an example that when I go to scold my daughter, say for playing with the wall outlet so she doesn't get zapped, she would look at me, kind of just give me those big blue puppy dog eyes, and then bawl her eyes out. My son, same age, same scolding, he would look at me and glare. And then continue playing with the wall outlet. So my daughter, she would still be crying, while my son, I again scold him, and he then gets it and moves on to tear up something else in the house. So boys are just built different, I've found. I love my family. I love my wife. I like my job. I love my life. Thank you, folks. That's enough about me.